the choices you made, would you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them?
Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking my video to watch. For today's video, I'm doing a Euphoria inspired makeup tutorial. This is one that Maddie wore, and I had a really hard time picking which one I was going to do because Maddie's looks are my favorites out of all of the characters. So if you haven't seen the show yet, it's a really popular show right now, and just a fair warning, you may find some scenes disturbing. It's definitely rated R, but what I really like about it is just the creative aspect of the show. Like, the makeup looks are so cool, the outfits are insane. I am obsessed with all the creativity that went into the show, so that's what I was inspired by. Before we hop on into the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Click that little bell beside the subscribe button. That way you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. Also be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. So this is the photo I'm gonna go off of. I found it on Pinterest, and I thought, why not do this one, because my nails kind of match. I mean, they're obviously way lighter, but makes it easier to pick one of her looks because she has so many cool ones in the show. It really doesn't look like she did anything to her brows. They're just brushed up, so I'm just gonna brush mine up and maybe fill them in a tiny bit. I'm gonna leave them unfilled for now since that's what hers looks like. I'm just gonna add some gel to them. I use this. It's the Got To Be Glued spiking glue, and I use it for my hair, slick it back, but also my eyebrows. I just put a little bit on a spoolie and then start brushing my hairs upwards. That way they actually stay up and in place. So as you can probably tell, I already have my base on, my foundation and concealer, because I figured the foundation and everything didn't really pertain to this video, so I excluded it. First, I'm just gonna go ahead and contour. I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Mocha Matchstick. It doesn't look like she has tons of face product on, so I won't go overboard. Well, maybe I will. We'll see. I'm gonna try and contour to mimic her jawline. She has a very small chin, at least from this angle, and it's pretty square, so we'll see if it works. Grabbing my stippling brush, this is the Luxie 516 Duo Fiber Powder. I'm just gonna blend out all of my contour. For bronzer, I'm gonna go into my Tarteist Pro Glow palette and grab this shade right here. Using my e.l.f. complexion brush, I'm just going to pat it on the skin and blend it out. I'm gonna try and keep the bronzer up high because that's where hers looks like it is. Also, really doesn't look like she's wearing a lot of bronzer, but I love a lot of bronzer, so this is gonna be difficult for me. It looks like she has some blush on, but it actually looks like it's focused pretty low on her face, kind of right here. Going into my Morphe 8W Warm Master palette, I'm gonna grab this shade right here called Witty. I'm just gonna try and focus it low right here where she has hers. I don't think I've ever put blush right here before. She is 100% wearing way less face makeup than I am. Next, I'm gonna go into my Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. She looks like she just has a light kind of whitish highlight on, not much. I'm gonna take this shade called Brightener in the palette and use it to highlight. I'll just try and focus a little bit right here onto the cheekbones. That's even more than she looks like she's wearing, but nose. Moving on to the eyes, I turned on my other light so you could just see the makeup better. I kind of had it dimmed for the effect, but while I do the eyes, I figure I should let you guys see it a little bit better. So I'm going to use the It's My Pleasure palette from ColourPop for the eyes today. I haven't used the purple palette yet, so I'm excited. And I don't know if they're going to be exactly the same shades as hers, but if they aren't, we'll put our own little twist on it. So I'm actually going to grab this shade in my Sigma blush palette first. It's called Pet Name, and use that as my transition shade. It kind of looks like she has a very light peachy pink transition shade. I'm just going to add this to my crease, kind of up high right here. Hardly gonna show up, but hers is very light as well. Her eyes are open in the picture, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly what eyeshadow is going on, but I'm just gonna take this shade first and make it my base for my lid. This is the shade called Kitten Fish, and I'm just gonna start adding this to my lid, kind of swooping it up a tiny bit right at the crease here. Grabbing the shade Earth Shine, it's this one in the middle. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna apply this right on top of that shade with my finger and just kind of fade it out at the end. I'm gonna bring a little bit of that shade slowly onto the inner corners. I've just been using the same brush this whole time. It's called Still Spot Essentials number 006. Okay, so she has a smoked out shadow wing, one of my favorite things because I hate freaking doing liquid eyeliner and gel eyeliner. I love using a shadow to do it. So it's a deep kind of plummy purple, so I'm going to take the shade called Sleeper right here and use that. So just with a flat brush, I'm just going to press the liner on my upper lash line, stamp it all out. I'm going to switch to a little shader brush. It doesn't look too, what's the word, long. Kind of just goes to about there. Taking that same shade, I'm going to press this up against my lower lash line and connect it with the wing. It kind of looks just like a straight across line, not really smudged out or anything. And just so it's not harsh, I'm going to take the Kitten Fish shade again and just lightly blend it out. I'm pretty sure it looks like she has some white liner on her lower waterline, so I'm going to take my NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil, throwing it back with this one, and just add it to my lower waterline. I'm going to coat my lashes with some mascara. This one is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then I'm going to put some falsies on. The closest ones I have to the ones she's wearing are my Ardell Wispies. Okay, the lashes are on. Now time for the lips. They look pretty minimal. Looks like she's wearing some gloss with a little bit of a deeper lip liner. Super 90s. I'm going to try MAC Whirl first with a light hand and see if this shade will work for the lip liner. I'm going to put the lip gloss. I think this one will match the best. Is the Dominique Cosmetics on my lip gloss in the shade Peach Tea. Might be too peachy. Maybe if I just put a little bit on and then rub it out with my finger. I almost forgot about the little sparkles she has on her face. So I have these little stickers from the dollar store that will do the trick. So she has 3 on her lower lash line. So one's kind of at the edge here underneath the wing, and I just dropped that. Okay. One down. These better not fall off. Okay guys, this is the final look that came out. I had to do these little jewels off camera. Oh my gosh, were they ever annoying to put on? But the look is complete, so please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
You make them again.